Hey, nonprofits, newsflash. It's not as bad as they're telling you out there. Okay, it's a little bit tough. Okay, grants are drying up for some global organizations, especially if you're in the DEI world. You're relying on federal dollars. Yeah, you're sweating bullets. But most of us small and medium sized nonprofits in flyover country, in rural communities, in organizations that are the most of us, we've never relied on Congress to keep the lights on. And I just need you to breathe and just think about that for a second, okay? So, a client of mine today asked, "Hey, Patrick, is the sky falling? Is it a torrential rain? What on earth is happening?" It's drizzling, but it's not monsoon season. I want you to know that, okay? I am very concerned that a lot of individuals and groups and organizations and newspapers galore, they are sharing and more concerned with clicks than they are the reality, okay? I'm going to give you an anecdote, and this is just kind of what I am seeing from my perspective as a boot on the ground talking with hundreds of nonprofits per week. Okay. 4 clients last week into this week. 4 clients had major fundraising events, and every single one of them raised a ton more money. Okay. One organization raised 200% more than they raised last year. Another client of mine raised 60% more than they raised last year. Another client of mine raised double the amount of money they raised in last year. A client of mine is now at a 7-figure advantage from where they were last year to this date. There is money to be had in this area, everybody. Like, I don't want to not acknowledge that it's very difficult, okay? But hard is different than hopeless. And I do not want you to rely on the hopelessness of the news media outlets or the things that individuals are saying just to kind of get you to click on stuff. I don't want you to be there. I do not want you to be there. Okay. So instead of a blog today, I got 3 ideas for you. I want you to share. I want to share with you 3 ideas that you can just kind of actionable items in your brain to do things. Okay. Number one, stay local and regional. Okay. Your community didn't get a memo that said stop caring because the stock market is down or it's in flux. Okay? Lean into it. Lean into it. Number two, love on your donors absolutely loudly. Okay? Pick up the phone before you pick up the megaphone to shout that the sky is falling. In fact, I've been at a couple of conferences over the last 2 weeks, and this has been a theme I have heard in the stories and in the impact that you do. Love on them. They probably need a little bit of love. They probably need a little bit of care. They want to know what's happened. They want to know the impact of their organization that has had with their donations. Lean into it hard, okay? Third thing, be methodical. Don't be desperate. Your plans mean more than a panic. So I need you to set a weekly outreach goal. I want you to hit that like you are, like it's a stubborn pinata, okay? Knock it out every week. 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes a day. Call your donors. Here's what here's what your gift has done to our organizations, okay? All the time. It's a little bit chaotic out there. I get it. I totally get it. But the world's not burning down, okay? So I don't want you to keep fanning this imaginary flames. I want you to focus on the things that you can control, okay? It's a very stoic like proposition I'm giving you, which is if you can control something, work on that. Don't spend any energy on things that you cannot possibly control. Imagine all that energy pent up doing things that you're like, then I'm going to spend a time doing it. No, use that time to reach out to your donors, use that energy to kind of give into this building donor relationships more than anything else. Okay? You got this. You're doing good, amazing things. Okay? And you know better. I know you know better. I just want to acknowledge that it's hard for a lot of people. It's not dire straits for most of us. Okay? It's not. If I'm wrong, I want you to leave a comment. Okay? What are you seeing that I'm not seeing? What are you experiencing that I'm not experiencing? What's the one thing you're taking control of this week? Okay? Let's swap some ideas. Let's help and lift up those who are not doing as well as some others. Okay? Share this. Comment on this. I would really love your thoughts. Okay? I know that you got this. I know that you're positive, Pat, too, as well as me, right? It's going to be okay. Take a deep breath. Lean into the things that you know are great, that you know you're good at. You got this.